Hey guys, welcome to Elevated Comfort. This is my brand new YouTube channel, and I'm so honored and thankful to have each and every one of you joining me right here on this platform. This YouTube show has been created to take comfort recipes that you know your mom and your grandma and other dear people that you love very much, those recipes that make you feel comforted and loved, and just enhance them a little bit. I call it elevated comfort, and that is my cooking point of view. You're able to take all of the elements that make you feel the best and just elevate these amazing dishes with different types of ingredients or cooking methods that will make these recipes shine. And so today we're going to be starting off by creating a delicious Greek scrambled eggs. It's called strapasada in Greek. This is a beautiful elevated comfort scrambled egg. So, of course, to start off, we are going to need eggs, right? And so we have some beautiful eggs here that we are going to get ready to scramble. But before we do that, what we're going to do is actually take some tomatoes and grate them. It's beautiful time for tomatoes. Everybody's starting to grow them in their garden. I'm seeing it on Instagram, and people are so excited about their tomato harvest so far. And so if you have access to fresh tomatoes outside of the grocery store, go to your local farmer's market, look for fresh ingredients because fresh ingredients are best. I'm gonna say that again, fresh ingredients are best. Don't buy store-bought unless that's all you have access to, but if you could go and support local purveyors at the farmer's market or just going to your local farm where they have beautiful fresh tomatoes, go and do that. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to grate our tomatoes. And you might be thinking, great, yes, grating your tomatoes. This is something that they do in Greece. And the first time that I ever had this was a couple of years ago. I was doing some missions work, and I went to Athens, Greece. And I went into this restaurant. I remember we were all starving by the end of this long day of travel to get there. And we go into this restaurant and not expecting much. I found it on, I think, Google at the time. And when I went in, I was just gonna get, whatever they suggested. And the chef, I think it was like a Michelin star chef or something. It was a hole in the wall, so I wasn't expecting much. But he recommended these Greek scrambled eggs, strapasada. And I was like, scrambled eggs? Who would want that? That's just like pretty basic. These were the best scrambled eggs that you will ever put in your mouth. And I have taken the recipe and I've made it my own, and you'll see how we're going to elevate it. But this is just even elevating it right now by adding in this simple, fresh ingredient to these wonderful scrambled eggs. You're going to be making this for your brunch on Sundays. You're going to be making this for company whenever they come to visit. I promise you they're going to be requesting this. So we have now grated 3 tomatoes, and if you look in there, you can see that it's actually pretty juicy, and you want that. That juice is going to actually cook down and become so luscious. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take our pan, put it on, you can put it on like maybe a medium heat, and we're going to heat up some olive oil. About maybe a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Greeks use a lot of olive oil. And you might be thinking, that's a lot of olive oil. It's not, because it's going to cook down. And now what we're going to do is just let this come to temperature a little bit. It doesn't need to be super duper hot because you don't want your tomatoes to splatter and spit all over the place. I want to keep this beautiful kitchen clean as much as I possibly can. Okay, and then we're just going to keep this dish right here because this is what we're going to mix our eggs in. And so now we're just going to let this cook down probably for the next 5 to 10 minutes, just until the liquid has evaporated and the tomatoes have become nice and smooth and thick. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just put this off to the side right here for now, and we're going to add in some shallots. Now, shallots is not typical to Greece, I would say. They definitely would use an onion, but with this specific recipe, I don't believe onion is called for, but I like onions whenever I make omelets. And I was thinking like that would actually be really delicious in this recipe. And again, it's just elevating the dish a little bit more and adding some more robust flavors. And so a shallot is very mild in flavor, so you don't get like that punch from the onion. Your eyes won't be watering when you use a shallot. And so now we're just going to dice up a little bit of fresh shallot. They'll cook down a little bit and actually sweeten the dish as well. Okay, and so just give it a nice little rough chop. Doesn't have to be anything super fine. And we're going to add in our shallots. And then we are also going to add in some garlic. It can't be Greek, I don't think, without garlic. And so we're going to add this in. As you can tell, I love Greece. I've been so many times. I was just there last February, I think. Or last April, March and April. And I got a chance to go to some of the programs that our organization supports, some NGOs where they help foster children and help feed children. And it's a great organization. It's called Abba House. And while I was there, got to visit some of the family members, and you cannot go to a Greek mom's house and not eat. It's like against the rules. Even if you just ate, they're going to look at you and say, sit down, and they're going to take out bread and olives and cheese and meat and salads and God knows what else to feed you, because in a Greek household, you have to eat. Eating is their way of telling you how much they appreciate you or how much they love you. And I actually feel the same way. And so now we're just going to rough chop some garlic. Doesn't, again, have to be super fine. We're just going to rough chop some garlic. Add that into our tomatoes as they are being cooked down. Okay, and now you can see the tomatoes are starting to reduce almost into a beautiful thick sauce. And we are actually going to season the tomatoes now. I normally don't like to add salt in scrambled eggs, only because it kind of curdles them. I like to add them in after they are all done and when they're getting ready to be plated, just as a final touch of solidity. But we're now going to add in a little bit of salt, because tomatoes love salt. And this is actually a beautiful salt blend that I got from my friend Marina. Hey, Marina. She's in Pemba, Mozambique. And I was just there a couple weeks ago. And she blessed me and gave me this wonderful dish of salt that comes from a salt mine in Pemba, Mozambique, as well as peri-peri peppers and some onions and garlic and some other great smoked seasonings. And so I've put that in my beautiful grinder so that I could add that into as well. Okay, and now we're just going to let this reduce just for another minute or so. As you can see how thick it's becoming. And now what we're going to do is prepare our eggs. Just gonna clean this up a little bit. I hate a dirty surface. I like to keep things clean. I remember the first Food Network show that I did, production staff kept getting on me because they were trying to get me to keep filming, and I was cleaning up as I was going. And they're like, you gotta stop cleaning, you gotta stop cleaning. And I said, I can't, blame my dad. He told me to clean up as I go. And so it's embedded in me to clean as I go. Now in the same bowl that we grated our tomatoes in, we are going to add in a couple of eggs. These are beautiful eggs from Vital Farms. We got a hungry crew, so I'm gonna do 4, 1 for each person. They're smiling over there. Okay, and then, actually I'm gonna do 6. The recipe will be on our website. It will also be in the description of this video if you would like to partake in that. And if you wanted to, you can make this your own. You can add things in it that you like. If you like a little bit of heat, you could add some serrano chilies. That would be delicious. You can add some jalapeno. Sometimes what I like to do is take Greek pepperoncinis, but not actually take the pepperoncini, just take some of the juice from the jar and pour it in just to add a little bit of extra oomph into the dish. And so now what we're going to do is just scramble this. And because we've already added our salt in, we're not going to add in the salt right now. We're gonna wait until it's all done, and then if it needs more salt, we'll add more in. Okay, so we've just lightly scrambled this. I've reduced the heat, and we're going to actually pour in our eggs. Perfect. And we are going to take our eggs and let them curdle in the tomato sauce for a few minutes. And just lightly go back and forth, mixing slowly until the eggs begin to form beautiful curds and create beautiful scrambled eggs. So now that our eggs are beginning to scramble, turning luscious and beautiful, I love scrambled eggs, we are now going to reduce the heat a little bit because you do not want to overcook your eggs. It's very, very, very important. You don't want to overcook them. And so just turn it down to as low as you possibly can. And what we're going to do now is add in some flavor enhancers. And that includes feta cheese, beautiful feta cheese. You can't go anywhere in Greece without getting feta cheese. Just gonna add that in. You actually can turn this off because we don't want this to overcook. They are gorgeous. And also what we're going to do is add in some fresh oregano. Now you might be thinking, oregano in eggs? Don't knock it till you try it. It is so delicious. And I think that's what caused this amazing dish to be so unique when I tried it in Athens all those years ago. The freshness of the oregano, it's different than dried oregano. Dried oregano can be a little bit more pungent and almost a little bit obtrusive if you're adding it into a dish like this. But the fresh oregano just adds just a little bit of enhanced flavor and causes these eggs to shine. And so now what we're going to do is just mix this up a little bit. Let our oregano perfume the eggs. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. Okay, and now while we're letting that just sit, we're going to take our grill pan and we're going to, I'm actually going to switch it here. I'm going to take our grill pan and we are going to grill off some bread. This beautiful sourdough bread, it's infused with garlic. I'm just going to take a little bit and put it in the bottom of the pan and we're going to grill this. And then we're going to use this as our plating. So awesome. We're just going to let that toast for a minute. I use olive oil pretty much for the most part in anything that I do. Definitely for any type of salads. I love using olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I know some people who don't use extra virgin olive oil, and it's disgusting. But I also love using canola oil to fry in, peanut oil to fry in. I love avocado oil. Avocado oil is a great alternative to use if you're not wanting some of those like vegetable oil and partially hydrogenated oils, which are really, really bad for you. But I love doing avocado oil because it's a wonderful, healthy alternative if you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so our bread has finished grilling. It's beautiful, has some nice char marks on it. I'm gonna take this extra charred one because I love that little bit of char. And we're going to take our finished strapassata, or our Greek scrambled eggs, and we're going to add some to our wonderful plate. And you know, part of making an elevated dish is by using not just really beautiful ingredients, but choose really good plates. Choose really good cutlery that you can showcase. And even if it's just you, do something to make you feel a little bit special and treat yourself. Okay, and so now we're going to add in a little bit of our salt. And we are also going to add in, this is just to gild the lily a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just on the top. And then I also have some wonderful microgreens that we're just going to add to the top to make it a little bit extra special. And that, my friends, is Elevated Comfort's Greek Scrambled Eggs. All right, ladies, come on, it's all done. You guys get to try the fruit of my labor right now. So hopefully it's good. Gina, come on. Now you actually had this when we were in Greece.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna live up to it, but. Okay. Ladies, y'all come on. Yes, y'all come and try a little bit. I love this. I'm surrounded by amazing women who are doing extraordinary things. Okay.
It's very social media to cheers for the food.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And I'm gonna cheers with you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yay.
Thank
Cheers
you so
to
much.
first. New
Yes.
beginnings.
I think it's better. I think it's better this time.
It's so good.
Wow.
It's a
It's the
holiday.
bread.
No, it's everything.
This is delicious.
I thought it was gonna taste like pizza because of the oregano.
Yeah, no.
It's just.
It's the fresh oregano that makes
So
it
good.
subtle. It just gives it that extra elevated enhancement that it needs. And then the microgreens. And I hate tomatoes. Hate them.
Same.
But I eat
I'm not a
that.
fan of, but I will eat that.
This is what we call
Right in space.
chef's kiss.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Thank you guys.
Oh,
Okay. Approved.
yes.
Yay! I can keep my job.